Welcome back to the Tigers Den podcast, guys. Before we get started, you know what we got to do. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're brand new, and hit those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Twitter, IG, and Facebook at BigCCatGame. Well, our Tigers finished the regular season on a 10-game win streak after beating down Purdue. 70-21 was your final. The Tigers started slow in the first, but then exploded in the second, scoring 42 unanswered points. Phil had a big day through the air, 15 of 18 for 275 and 5 touchdowns. This was Austin's best day since coming back from his injury. On the ground, it was another 100-yard day for Joel Thomas, rushing for 158 yards in the score. Austin chipped in with 52 yards. Ellis Jones, in his final game at the hole, had 40 yards and a touchdown. Out wide, we had 2 wideouts go over 100 yards. Chad Terrell led the way with 6 grabs for 125 yards and 2 scores, and Demetrius Gunn finished with 4 catches for 104 yards and 3 touchdowns. It was important to get these 2 going. They are our most dangerous weapons on the outside. I would have liked to have seen Bradford get a few more catches, but Purdue keyed in on him over the middle. On defense, Carey had a huge day. 9 tackles, a pick 6, and a forced fumble. Big Cam Richardson had 3 sacks. Richard Maynard cashed in and had 3 sacks. Najee Gordon saw playing time on the D-line. He had 2 sacks. And freshman Torian Ray also had a sack. The D-line turned up their pressure, which forced 4 interceptions. Smith, Parrish, Victoria, and Carey each had a pick. And shout out to Jordan Paxson. His punt return for a touchdown sparked the comeback, and it was one of the sickest returns I've ever seen. Digging deeper into the stats, look at the rushing yards. The G-Man defense held Purdue to negative 19 yards on the ground. Also held the Boilermakers to 6 of 11 on third down. It was a dominating performance, and now we can focus on the SEC championship. But first, a look at the polls. UNC is still your number 1 team in the nation. Oklahoma is in at 2. Somehow, a 3-loss Wolverines team is 3rd. Our Tigers are 4th. Nebraska's in at 5. Maryland is 6th. Bama is 7. Texas A&M is in at 8, USC is 9, and Cal rounds out your top 10. And here's a look at the Heisman race, and Joel Thomas is lead dog. He has had an impressive year so far. Could the backup freshman running back actually win the nation's top award? Comments down below. To the recruiting trail we go. We welcome 2 new members to the class. First up, Charles Jackson, a 3-star athlete from Jackson, Michigan. He has running back traits, but could see playing time in the secondary. We'll see what Coach Fobbs has planned for him. And we have our QB of the future, 5-star Texas native Matt Jones. He's 6'4", 212 pounds, and he has an interesting upside. He has great athleticism and a strong arm, but the concern is his accuracy. But he has some time to sit and learn behind Austin and King next season. So we have an interesting situation going on this offseason of recruiting. We have 5 stellar prospects on our board still, 2 that are must-gets. That's corner Kenneth Johnson and linebacker Brandon Ginn. Then things get kind of interesting. Guard Reggie Jenkins would add great depth to the offensive line. Jason Dukes would help the secondary with the loss of Brian Smith at the end of the year. And D-tackle Lionel Smith would make another great addition to an already impressive D-line class. So here's what I'm thinking. We have to get Johnson again, but the other 3 are interchangeable. Jenkins is solid, but would not play right away. Dukes is cool, but we could move forward or back to safety or move one of our free safeties over to strong safety. And Lionel Smith will get lost in the D-line rotation because of so many players we already recruited. Comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Besides Johnson again, who else is a must-get for this recruiting class? So it's time to get ready for the SEC championship, and it's a rematch from earlier this year. Florida gave us our only loss of the season, 38-35 in week 3, but the Gators would suffer 3 losses during the season, including their final game of the regular season to Florida State. Now, the Gators, they're coming in hurting right now. Their starting quarterback, Jake Allen, is out. That means Jeffrey Robertson, who will be returning from injury, will get the start. He's a scrambler first, so we'll have to keep him contained. In the backfield, their star running back, Malik Davis, he's out. So that means we'll see junior Paul Simpson. He's rushed for 729 yards and 7 touchdowns. Out wide, Kadarius Toney leads the way with 35 grabs for 533 yards and 3 scores. James Robinson is a big target who's caught 28 balls for 315 yards and 6 touchdowns. The plan is to shut down the run and force Robertson to throw the ball. On defense, Zachary Carter leads the team with 64 tackles, and James Houston IV is second with 61 tackles. Houston, Clayton, and Carter lead the team in sacks, but the Gators secondary is scary. Marco Wilson plays all over the field and can shut down an entire side. But I think with all the big injuries on their offense, our Tigers will get their revenge for their only loss, and Kurt agrees with me. What do you guys think? Comments down below. Do you think Grambling State can revenge their loss and be the new SEC champions? Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And hit those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Twitter, IG, and Facebook at Big C Got Game. And we'll talk from Atlanta for the SEC championship. Time to add another trophy to the case. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.